Excuse me. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to open up with that. That was... Blame it on the lunch.
What'd you eat for lunch?
It was like spicy tuna inside these things of rice shaped like a person's head. It was wild. It was a wild lunch.
Where'd you get that?
Brain Dead. So their logo. Are you familiar with the brand? Their logo is like a dude's head, and they have this like cafe at the back of their store. And so I pulled up, and they had like I can't remember how to say it, but I believe it's a Japanese dish where it's like a rice ball, usually in the shape of a triangle, filled with like tuna, or like sometimes they have other type of things. These ones were filled with like a spicy tuna. Super fire, but they were in the shape of the logo, so it's in the shape of like a person's head.
Oh, that's cool.
And it was super good. It's a nice little cafe that they have. It's a nice little switch up from the normal type of shopping, because they got the store there, they got a movie theater in there that plays like old retro movies, and then they got a cafe in the back. So
this is all in one store.
One store. It's a pretty insane location. Cool. So shout out Brain Dead. They exclusive. But that's how we're starting this podcast, I guess, instead of my burping.
Word.
To explain my burping. Sid is your boy, Sin Supreme. Sin exclusive.
It's your boy T.
T Will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Yeah. Thank you.
And it's the brand new episode of the EOD podcast.
Yes, it's actually 125, so shout out.
Hey, 125.
Yep.
I wish I had $125 right now. I'd make it rain. Toss it in the air. 25 singles. How's you guys' week been so far?
Pretty chill.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's Friday. Yo, wait, we're recording on Friday. This is different. Sorry for the late episode. We're late on the 125th episode. That's pretty trash.
Nah, I mean, well,
we're quarter set.
It's all for understandable purposes. My car wouldn't start.
That is pretty valid.
Like California heat.
So you asked us how our week was. Yours was pretty.
It was taxing. Not gonna lie, it was pretty taxing. Luckily, like I was able to handle everything like appropriately in the appropriate time and manner and space, because like it's crazy how day-to-day life just needs you to have just emergency funds for whatever can be thrown your way at any moment. And being able to definitely made me appreciate just the state that I'm at. So I deal with frustrating things like that, but then I sit back and I'm like, yo, I see people who like this might have broke them. Right. Their car couldn't start type shit. But I was like, nah, it was annoying to have to deal with, but I was able to deal with the problem. So like, it's a weird
luckily
conundrum.
the battery is a weird situation. My car is like got some crazy shit going on. It's been in the shop for a couple of weeks now.
And do they know what's wrong with it?
It's an electrical thing. So it's something to do with the wiring to the engine. So he's got an electrician coming in to work on it, but it's crazy. It's also like my boy Jose. I love giving him business. So, I've given him the time, but, it's going on like 3 weeks now. And I'm like, all right, I need my car back.
So like, I mean, how does this work? Like how much time how much time should it take to fix a car? Like, I don't even know that shit.
Well, granted, my car, God bless it, is over 300,000 miles.
Damn.
Yeah. So, shout out to my car.
That's a lot of fucking miles.
T Will exclusive.
And yeah, it's actually time to get a new car. So,
there you go. There you go.
I'm test driving some electric cars this weekend. I want to make the conversion because I'm tired of paying for gas and mechanic issues.
So
you deserve a new car.
Facts.
But hey, that's not just a new car. That's a whole new experience he's talking about. He's going full electric.
It's definitely a full switch because, mind you, I drive stick shift right now. I'm very manual with my car. I'm about to go to a fully electric powered car.
Yeah, you were turning off any manual aspect going full. Yeah, exactly. So,
but the torque in electric cars is crazy. The acceleration, like when you get in an electric car, most electric cars are mad fast.
Of course, no. That's
because it's direct power.
If you know about cars, then that's something that you do know, that you're aware of if you've researched electric cars at all. But you saying that you are that manual person, was it all for like what is it that makes you so easily ready to like let go of that aspect? Because normally that's something people hang on to for.
Granted, I'm always gonna love a classic engine, and I think when I have money one day, I'm gonna invest in some vintage cars. Because, yeah, cars is great, but gasoline is definitely it's running out, like the resources. So that's why we're gonna see prices continue to increase. Like 20 years from now, gas is gonna be mad expensive.
Yes, for sure.
And honestly, you see more and more companies making electric cars.
Yeah.
You can see the switch. Like, we're in California. We have charging stations everywhere. We're definitely the epicenter of, like, the happening with this technology. Granted, overseas, it's very popular, too. But in terms of the United States, there's only, like, in like, the mid-state, like, Midwest, Mideast, like they're not really driving electric cars like that. But like you think about California, you know.
How do you feel about
I see Priuses everywhere.
How do you feel about the idea that like if tomorrow everyone wanted to switch to an electric car?
I don't think it would happen like that.
No. I'm telling you this, like if tomorrow everyone wanted to switch to an electric car, the actual electric output that we currently do couldn't even support it.
We would have to build an infrastructure. Yeah, and there was a battery shortage.
Yeah,
and
of
that
course.
Affected a lot of
because these things are selling, even though they're not. It's not an. There's crazy.
It's transportation at a cheap price. That's what it is, because you can pay $20 a month for your electric bill to power your car, or you can pay $300 in gas every month to do the same commute. And
I do wonder what the wait time be like at these charging stations. Like if you pull up and because if they're so popular.
Well, that's why you get the home charger. They have stuff that you can install at your home.
I mean, I don't know how common people do that. I wonder what the rate is of people who get the home charger.
The Tesla place the Tesla charging station at the mall is always full.
Yeah.
Every time I drive past, it's packed full.
I'm sure. I do wonder.
I mean, Tesla is different. You know, those are definitely a lot more popular.
Yeah. Exactly. Those are the popular ones.
But what if we have, the only thing is, like, what if the power goes out?
Yeah, you're
then
fucked.
What?
You're fucked.
Generators.
I don't. Yeah, that's just scary. It's scary.
But like, don't you put gas in a generator?
Yeah, you do.
I mean, gas is.
You do. Chris.
It's all bad.
Points.
Yeah, I mean, who really knows which is the positive way out? I mean, but I think it's getting off gas is probably it.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of not like an end of the world situation, but in like in a commuting.
Yeah, but I mean, also we could really run out of electricity.
I mean, hindsight's 20/20, so it's hard to pick out which ones, because like I said, that's why I asked him that question, because currently the current electric output, we couldn't switch to electric 100%, even if everyone bought in.
Everyone have to turn their AC off.
Yeah, could you imagine if everyone just was like, you know what, you're right, let's do it, let's all go. We couldn't even all just stop using fuel like that, just because there's just levels of it that just we have to use. Like Kristen said, to run that generator, you gotta use a fucking gas.
Elon Musk, he was opened up like more and more facilities that were creating the batteries. Like he has a lot, like, and they're global. He just kind of starts up these factories that produce the batteries, and I feel like the more factories you have producing, you could probably increase the electrical output.
I mean, I think we talked about it before on this podcast. I feel like we had this discussion with you guys, but I feel like the source that we still haven't figured out and tapped in yet is the sun. There's some sort of way, I feel like, the sun's energy, just because of how much energy actually gets put out by the sun.
They said that the aurora borealis that was over top of like the Midwest, you could low-key see it there, was because there were solar flares. Do you remember, like, we talked about on the podcast, there's, like, solar flares. And anyways, those effects, like, that's the outcome. When it's ultimately like an electrical storm is what that is.
It's definitely mad energy beaming off the sun. Solar panels get very little return from the sun's energy. They get very minimal. That's why they have to have so many panels. But like, I feel like there's probably some kid right now who's probably going to discover it in 10, 20 years when he gets older. But like, I don't know. The current forms of energy we get are pretty whack, low key. They're both fucking up the world, whether it's electricity or nuclear, whatever that shit is.
Dude,
it's gotta be for sure.
The meltdowns. There was a meltdown not too far from here, maybe 50, 60 years ago.
Really?
Yeah. Then it closed down a certain section of like the hills over there.
That sounds wild.
Yeah, it was wild.
I'm sure. Were you like a kid when that shit happened?
It might have happened. Let me see.
My family lives close to one of those things.
Where it melted down?
Yeah.
Not towards a meltdown, but a nuclear power plant.
So, currently?
Like, maybe like 45 minutes.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. Because it's technically, it would be like a blast zone.
Apparently, it's in the top 50 worst nuclear meltdowns in America.
Wow.
That's horrible.
So y'all are like
top 50?
Top
Whoa,
50.
That's a lot.
That's crazy.
It's a lot of fucking meltdowns.
Pretty dark.
That's super dark.
Santa Susana Field Laboratory in Southern California. Yeah, essentially there was just like a meltdown and they couldn't contain it anymore, so they had to open up the doors and like release it to the...
That makes sense. Yeah, you can't contain it, so you just release that shit. Because you can't contain it.
Either way, you're going to like either explode them or you're just going to kill them with cancer.
So you might as well just release it because you can't contain it, you know? Like, so like, yo, we can't hold this shit anymore. What we're going to do is just going to open the door and just let this nigga out.
Yo,
did you watch Chernobyl?
Let it breathe.
I did watch Chernobyl.
That was a crazy show.
That show was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's really what happened.
That's the thing. Like I was wondering about it, like how accurate it was.
Yeah.
I was wondering that, like how, but it seemed like, I mean, most of that stuff
looks like it makes sense.
Yeah, and that area is still fucked up.
Yeah,
the area's still fucked up. So,
definitely want to extend my condolences to the family of Biz Markie. Rest in peace.
Man,
like for real, that is crazy to hear.
You got what I need.
One of the best love songs of all time.
Yeah, for real. Definitely, I would agree for sure. And
dude, diabetes, man, disease is such a sad thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, is that how he went? Or that where he was sick from?
Allegedly, like I saw a report saying that it was from complications of diabetes that he had for a while. So
damn.
Yeah.
That's just crazy.
It gets a lot of people in the black community, dude.
Yeah.
Like diabetes, you know. Also, too, cancer is fucking terrible.
Yeah.
All these diseases, man, like, it's just so sad.
Yeah, for real. Damn. Rest in peace.
You feel me? Rest in
peace.
I wish we could play that song.
Yeah.
To lighten the mood. That would do it.
Yeah, for real. I mean, we didn't put it in the tech world. Did we put it in the tech world? But homie, did we talk about it last week? Homie flew into space.
Wait, what?
The dude who owns Virgin Mobile.
Richard Branson. He already went?
He went. He beat fucking Jeff Bezos. Because Jeff Bezos goes like next week or some shit.
Wait, was that a video of him with those two people rolling around in there?
Yeah, he was in space. He was flying in space in a space plane. Essentially.
And there's like two girls just like bouncing around. I was like...
He eventually gets out of his seat. But at first I was like, all right, is this nigga mad old so he can't get out of his seat? Because this nigga is mad old. Low key.
He's old.
I didn't care so hard. I didn't even investigate further.
Yeah, no, he beat fucking Jeff Bezos into space. Shout out to, how old is this nigga? I don't even know. Why do I spell his last name?
Branson, I think.
That's pretty wild. To be the founder and you just get sent up.
Hold on, what's his
That's
first
some great
name?
promotion.
What's his first name?
Richard?
Richard. I don't even
think
care
so.
about these white people.
Richard Branson sounds like a murderer.
All right, how old is this nigga? This
He was
nigga-
10.
He's
Richard
70 years old. So
Branson.
this 70-year-old ass went into space.
Wow.
He's an astronaut. He's an astronaut technically, but they still try to discredit it by saying like it wasn't like in the like
Out of the
out
atmosphere.
of like they try to discredit him because of the layers of space that they consider, but like the aviation or whatever they consider anything in space 50 miles I think like up. And this nigga was that. When you look at the video, this nigga's in space. You see the curve of the Earth, which is kind of cool. Like that's kind of like I guess would be the coolest thing is seeing like the curvature of the Earth.
Like the whole planet. Like,
Yeah,
you see it like a ball.
he's like looking out the window. You see out the window, and you're like, oh shit, like. Damn, there's like the Earth is not because even though I feel like I believe the Earth isn't flat. Like if you see it for yourself, you could be like, nigga, shut up, dog. The Earth isn't flat. I seen that shit.
Only a few people can say that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
But we're saying this now, but this is just like when cars were invented, you know? Like, I feel like in 20, 30 years...
this will be nothing?
People are going to be on other planets. Watch, bro.
Doing what, though? That's the only thing I don't know. What are they doing?
Just living.
I don't know if you're
Having
able.
jobs.
Nah,
it depends. Like,
yeah.
they're probably self-sustaining planets, so it's probably like jobs to keep the economy going, you know? I feel like on another planet, you would have to create, like, new rules. It's not Earth anymore, you know? It would be completely different.
See, now look at they're saying Jeff Bezos, Richard Branson, and where space really begins. Nigga, we don't give a fuck, nigga. Like, when they took their seatbelt off, they was floating. There was zero gravity, nigga. Nigga, you in space, dog. I'm sorry. If there's no gravity, like, nigga, you in space, dog.
But where are they going? Are they just like
They
orbiting?
They were just orbiting for a little bit, and then they just flew back and landed.
Oh, I thought they were trying to go like.
Nah, no, they can't. They can't go in that shit. That shit'll fucking probably can't handle space. Like,
So what are they doing up there? Just flying around?
they flew. You can watch the
Flew
video.
to the edge of space.
It's to the edge of space.
Do you have a video?
You
Here's
probably
a
should.
photo.
Yeah, you could probably.
Let me see. Oh wow, he looks very happy.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wonder what that means, the edge of space.
this is Virgin Mobile. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty insane. Like, honestly. Let me see if I can find that video.
And that the founder would do it?
I mean, that's a lot of money up there. That's why I was like, damn, homie.
He did that for the investments.
Hell yeah, I'm sure that shit skyrocketed because essentially they're trying to say like this will be like a tour bus type shit. This will be a ride that you do.
Faster transportation probably.
I don't know about the
No.
transportation.
Where are you going?
I
Another
if
planet?
if you were to fly like to another,
I don't know about the transportation. All I know is that this is something that people would pay to do.
I mean, I guess like way future, like to Mars.
just go up and go back down.
Essentially, it's like even if it was like, I'm sure they could probably charge low key with the fuel and all that included. They could probably charge like $1,200, $2,000 a ticket.
Wait, how much?
2,000
Millions,
for sure, more than
probably.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
That. Yeah.
He could charge anything he wants.
Like,
Oh, is this the video?
yeah. Yeah, that's the only reason I was like, maybe Kristen should bring it up because my computer's trash. But yeah, niggas in space right now.
Wow, they're just flying around.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at what you're looking outside of the window and seeing. Look at if you're seeing outside of your window, nigga, you are in space. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck
Wow,
what
did
you
you
say.
see the star fly by?
That's what I'm saying, dog.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
You are in space, dog. You are, yeah.
Damn, I want to go somewhere where I can see the outer space.
That's the only thing. Like,
would you pay 10,000 to do that?
you guys are right. He could probably charge like $10,000 a ticket to do that.
Dude, low key, he could just make billionaires and millionaires go do that. Pay.
Yeah, you guys are right. He could probably charge bank for that shit.
Or if he wants a more affordable price.
You don't think that
yeah.
that needs training to like take off and accelerate that?
Well, that's
fast?
maybe part of the price.
That's a whole experience. You go to space camp, nigga.
Like you have to go get like certified for like 3 days.
Not
or
a lot of
5 days.
people are gonna want to do that.
No,
I
they're
think
gonna.
they
You are
are.
bugging. The same way I was bugging about the price, you were bugging, and people would love that experience. So not only go to space camp, but to go to space, nigga. Like kids would do space camp when they were like little kids, but that trip just ends in like nothing. Like you don't go to space in space camp. Like you just learn about this shit. Like mad kids did that. Now as an adult, you're rich as fuck. And you can fucking pay mad bread to go to space camp, and then Richard Branson sends your ass to space. Yo, yeah, niggas is bugging. Like, that shit is crazy. I can see it. Like a 2-day experience, a whole weekend thing.
Like you have to get like 2 days before you can go.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
Snorkeling
because I'm
scuba diving.
I'm sure you probably do have to pass some tests and shit to.
I'm
to
sure
even,
be like.
He said also 600 wealthy would-be citizen astronauts would also have booked reservations priced at about $250,000 per ticket.
Woo!
For the exhilaration of supersonic flight, weightlessness, and the spectacle of space flight.
250,000. There you go.
Branson has said that he aims ultimately to lower the price to about $40,000 per seat as the company ramps up service, achieving greater economies of scale.
That seems not crazy. As like a
that's like low key cheap. That's
as
nothing
like a
what
rich
I thought.
person vacation, or like something that I could see. Yeah, I can see that, even though it's still pretty expensive.
I would think like at least $1 million.
The Swiss-based investment bank UBS has estimated the potential value of space tourism market reaching $3 billion annually by 2030.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's like the ultimate like. Disney
Hold on to that
ride.
Doge. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know
To the
about
moon.
that. I don't know about that. All I do know is that I think it'll be like this until I think like someone forces it and does something, cheaps out and doesn't. Because it seems like everyone's trying to beat the next person. You see, like Richard Branson rushed his moved the date of his launch to beat Jeff Bezos. You know, like as long as everyone just keeps it safe, I'm cool. But I feel like to like be the first to, we might see someone like pay the price for that shit, low key. So watch out for that shit, honestly.
Well, like accidents?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because someone wanted to be the first to do something, or want to be first to launch, or first to
Like not seeing it through.
Yeah. So that's the only thing I say watch out for, people, because make sure that shit's proven time and time again. Like, because even when planes first started flying, I would have probably been like, nah, I'm good. If I was like back then when planes first started being like a form of transportation. Right. If I grew up around that era, I probably would have been like, nah, I'm good. I'm going to just ride my horse, nigga. I'm going to just keep riding my horse. I'm sure they had cars back then.
Damn, I wish I got that snippet of T-Pain.
Oh, you didn't get that? That shit was mad funny.
I can play it through the speaker though.
You play that shit.
Stop! Just do something else! Just, god damn it! Do some different music! We have all this that you're doing. We already have it. Lil Uzi Vert is already doing it. Lil Baby is already doing it.
End of the day podcast.
With Baby in their names, that's already doing all the music you want. Do something else! Do something else! That's it! That's all we want! Do something else! Holy shit! Do something else!
Yeah.
Honestly, I think he did it for the clicks, but I thought it was pretty hilarious.
Oh, you thought he wasn't serious? You did like a little bit? Is that what it is?
Dude, I just thought that was a little like he wanted that moment.
Well, I watch a little bit of his live streams, and he plays other people's music on there. He listens to people's music on his live stream. And I think that's what that was you're seeing after he was listening to someone else's music. Because he does listen. He just is. I don't know how he picks it, but he does end up, and he's honest. He gives honest reviews and opinions, which I appreciate when artists do that shit. So I think that's what it was. I'm not sure because I didn't see the full clip, but I think that's what it's from. But he does listen to people's music on his live stream.
It was pretty hilarious. I won't lie.
That shit was bad funny. That shit was dumb funny.
Do we want to talk new music?
I mean, he's right though. What do you think about what he's saying though?
I mean, I think he's spot on. You know, a lot of music is. I'm good. I'm so high. A lot of music is pretty similar nowadays.
Yeah, I do.
You know?
I do agree.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a vibe though. It's like,
well, what is the next evolution of music?
That's really what it is. It's who's bringing it. Someone's got to bring it.
I don't know.
Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to try it. Someone's got to attempt it.
Do you think hip hop's gonna die out?
No, I don't think it's that. I think it's gonna evolve. That's what it is? Because it's always
gonna be rhyming.
Yeah, I hope. That'd be weird if it was just niggas talking and not rhyming. That'd be weird hip hop.
Or I'm just saying, like the most because hip hop is dominating music, undoubtedly.
Yeah, 100%.
But I'm saying, I wonder what the next evolution beyond hip hop is. Is it just like sounds? Is it like feel?
It almost is now. I mean, with mumble rap, you almost have like niggas selling sounds and selling a vibe, not really words that even coherently make sense. Sometimes it's all just a vibe. Like,
or what if we like evolve beyond music and it's more of like a sensory thing?
Well, some people are. They can see music like in colors.
I've heard stuff like that.
I've heard stuff like that too.
When I did mushrooms one time, I could taste the moment. Like I left the moon, and that was the experience I have. I was like, whoa, like that's a reality that you could have.
That sounds crazy.
And like other people have it different ways.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, I've never tried mushrooms, so. Or I have, but I've just never felt the effect.
We gotta get this dude some shrooms, some good solid shrooms. Did you guys? All right, so LA is we gotta wear a mask again in LA.
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Why? I don't understand it. What's happening?
Well,
is it bad out here?
I mean, right? I mean, it makes sense. Like it's a combination of they say people not getting vaccinated, and then they also say like the fact that. Like, everyone's not wearing a mask.
Well...
Because at the end of the day, the vaccinated people are not going to die. They're just going to, like, pass it along.
No, it's supposed to stop with us, is what they're saying.
With the vaccinated?
Yeah, vaccinated,
like
you don't
transmission at all.
Transmission. But you still quarantine, though. You still quarantine. Even if you're vaccinated or not. If you get it, you still quarantine. Which I think is...
They say that you can transmit through... Even still being vaccinated.
I'm sure that's the case. All I'm going off of is what.
And then the new Delta strain.
Yeah, exactly. And even the Delta strain, like, who knows at this point? So I don't know. Is that what it is though? Are numbers rising in LA? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah.
It's mask on.
I don't know, because I mean, the only way to officially have been able to tell is if it was 100%, basically 100% vaccination.
I also heard that Mayor Garcetti is like going to represent India in some way, shape, or form.
What do you mean?
Yeah,
and he's nominated to be the U.S. ambassador to India.
What does that mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but I would just imagine that his duties are going to not involve Los Angeles anymore. And he was, like, controlling it for the last year or so. So or probably longer than that. I'm not sure how
I think that means like he just deals with them, but he can stay here. It's just like one extra little job.
Is it though? I don't know. That sounds pretty complicated.
An ambassador?
Yeah, I don't know.
To have that job and look over Los Angeles, because LA's got a lot of problems.
That it does.
Yeah. Our homeless population is fucked. Did you hear about the abandoned buildings and the MS-13 kind of hideouts?
Yeah, I heard about those. It sounds fucking crazy, low key.
That's dark.
But I've seen some abandoned. I don't know if they're abandoned. Yeah, they look abandoned near me. So once I seen that story, I was like, damn.
Wonder, right?
I was like, I was wondering if anyone lives in there because this is abandoned as fuck. And I'm like, it's sure it's probably disgusting on the inside.
Probably so scary.
It's all boarded up and shit.
Man,
I'm like, it's definitely abandoned.
Then how do they get in? Because none of those places ever look like you can get inside.
I think they just find ways to break down the plywood. Because that's all it is that be covering
Every
up the
time?
windows. It's just plywood and shit. Maybe, I don't know. It seems crazy. I didn't see it in the article really how they break in. I didn't see that in the article when I checked it out. But
Shit is wild.
yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, there's just a lot of space out here in LA, and it's hard to just control it all and monitor every pocket of Los Angeles. You know, so like, yeah, these abandoned houses. It makes sense that that shit exists, because how often is someone checking on that space? How often is, you know, someone, if it's abandoned, essentially, if it's not owned by anybody, but who owns these places? That's what I didn't see either. So
There is a lot of. I hate to be the doom and gloom right now, and it's Friday, but there's low key a lot of shit going on, like the sewage spill that happened on the beach in Huntington.
yeah, what was up with that?
Dude, we can't even go to the beach anymore.
17 million gallons of sewage leaked out into the ocean.
Like million? Excuse me?
What was it doing out there in the ocean?
I guess like a pipe, something went wrong with the pipes.
Yeah, and then it flooded, and then it all like spit out into the ocean.
Damn.
Like, don't go. You can't even go to the beach. Like, I wouldn't trust it. Like, honestly, probably not even to Oxnard, but like, I would put my toes in Oxnard.
What
beach was this? What beach was this? This is Santa Monica? Oh, Huntington. Ah, damn, Huntington.
But that's like everything. You know what I mean? That's like
Dockweiler, Manhattan Beach, probably.
Damn, we suck. Humans
it said
are
Santa
trash.
Monica Bay. So like, I'm assuming all the way to
Suck.
Santa Monica.
Yo, Santa
We're
Monica.
so
too.
bad. We're so bad.
It's bound to happen though if we have sewage lines going under the water, and it was all based on maintenance. Like shit just got backed up, you know.
We're so bad.
I'm gonna gag.
We're so bad. Hopefully they can like clean it.
But how do you clean the ocean?
I don't know.
I mean, it's like salt. Technically,
You just
like
get a net.
Yeah,
just
just do it in net. Just a guy with a net and just.
It's like, yo, it's not working. There's so much.
I need a bigger net.
oof.
Damn. Can you imagine being a fish in that water and just chilling?
Ew.
You're like, yo.
Yo, son, what is all this shit? Getting your fish on and you just fucking.
Not chill.
Yeah, that's pretty whack.
Nemo, man.
Hopefully there's no mermaids in there. And then there's that flooding in NYC. That shit was fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude.
/ kind of funny how like, but a little crazy, honestly.
Are we in the day after tomorrow? 'Cause
Yes.
It
It looks
Yes,
like it. It
yes.
looks like it. I mean, people were talking about global warming like it wasn't a real
Climate
thing.
crisis.
Yeah.
It was raining yesterday, and then it was like 100 degrees the next day.
But anytime I don't mind when it rains out here because we need to see the like.
I don't mind either.
I
but
like when it rains out here. Other than the way people drive, that's trash. But like, it's just a reminder that life exists.
beyond the desert of California.
Well, yeah, because the desert's so dry and like harsh and.
Are we living a lie in California?
Yes.
Try to,
Yes,
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're trying to live green and shit, but everything around us is like dying.
Yeah, death.
man.
Yeah.
But water your grass.
I mean, I went to the Vasquez Rocks.
What is that?
It's east,
Okay.
and they shot a lot of movies there. It's these cool rock formations. They shot Star Trek there. They shot.
Is it kind of near like Glendale?
It's out in that area towards. Let's see. Let's look on a map.
All right, word.
Let's look at the map.
But yeah, what were you doing out there?
Just taking photos, fucking with the drone. It's
Nice.
Where's that at?
Oh,
T?
sick. Where? I have no idea. Oh, Escalando? Is that where it's at?
Yeah.
I have a good idea of where that is, but somewhere geographically on the
Geographically, it's like east.
east. It's east, yeah.
Yeah, it's east for
And
sure.
I can imagine like off of the 5 somewhere.
Yeah, it was a cool spot though. If you're ever out here, check it out. It's just be hot. It's like, dude, it's hot as fuck, dry as fuck.
That's like where you go to play paintball.
Yeah,
It's always funny playing paintball.
you might
It's
pass
like-
out though, low key.
Dude, all the paintball
It's not
spots
healthy.
are like very sketchy to get to. There's this one you have to like drive down this desert road. There's mad potholes.
It's mad funny though. I was when I was flying my drone.
Right.
You know, if you've ever flown a drone, They're pretty, I'd say loud. They're pretty loud. Like the noise of the drone, the sound of the drone. And so I'm flying it, and, you know, I'm trying to get a lot of solo shots of me doing like different angles and different like tracking motion things on the camera. And I see behind me, like right behind the rock that I'm standing on, because the rock that I'm near is like a very popular rock where they like built the set of Flintstones movie. If you ever watched the Flintstones movie, this movie was shot like the old one, the old school one. They shot it right on set right here. Like
that's kind of a weird fact.
So yeah, I know, right?
We shot Flintstones right here.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. They shot mad movies there. They have a whole list of all the movies they shot here because the rock formation is super sick. It like looks like a crash ship. Like,
do you have to pay to film there?
Nah, like low key, you're not even allowed to fly your drone there. But I was like, man, I always apologize rather than ask for permission as far as like things like that. So
exclusive.
So I seen a sign when I went to use the bathroom inside, and I was like, man, fuck that shit. We're just gonna go down and see what the security looks like, and then I'm gonna just toss the shit in the sky. And I like toss it in the sky and start filming the shit and get mad good stuff. And realize I wasn't recording the whole time. So I'm like, fuck. Luckily, I have
send it up again.
So luckily I have another battery, right? So I send it up, and while I'm flying it, I start flying it. I see the security truck driving back, and I'm like, oh shit! So I go and hide because I know like I had it kind of low, and so I go and hide. Luckily, I seen it on the camera, so I go and hide. He drives by, and then I keep flying again. And right before, like I said, I'm like flying and getting a lot of solo shots of me. And it sounds like almost like a lawnmower around you. And I see that the whole time right behind me, there was this wedding going on the other side of the rocks. And I'm like, damn, these people are probably mad annoyed right now. That this drone's just been flying around. These two people getting married and shit.
You're like, yo, what is that?
What the fuck, dude?
I now pronounce... what the fuck?
So yeah, if you want the footage of your marriage, whatever couple you are,
did you film for them at least?
I did kind of like that's why I at the same time I was kind of forcing it, and I did kind of like.
What if you just went over there and just crashed it into somebody?
Oh shit! But no, I got some solid footage. It looks really cool. Honestly, sick. It looks really cool. These rock formations are super sick.
I miss flying my drone.
You should do it, dude.
The next level, they have goggles that you can put on.
I had seen that, but I'm too paranoid. I would need you to be around me with a gun or something, or like not a gun, but like just watching my back while my vision's totally the vision of a fucking drone.
I got to use it one time. There was this old dude on the beach, and he had one, and he was just chilling in his chair. It was dope, bro. That seems like a good place to do it. He was just posted at the beach in his chair, and he was just had the goggles on, flying that shit around.
Yeah, I just don't trust people around me enough for me to totally give my vision to something that's not even anywhere near me, watching my back.
I mean, if we caught that, I'll fucking spot you.
Hell yeah, that's what I would need is you to spot me.
Yeah, we could go fly around, do like races. Oh,
the FPV shit.
Yo,
those shits are cool.
I would race.
We're nerdy as fuck, guys. We apologize. Talking about drone shit.
Drone shit.
Yeah.
Wow, that was pretty good.
Sewage spill. Yeah, I know, right?
There was also hella flooding over in Europe.
How do you guys feel about the vaccine? Because neither of you guys got the vaccine, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel about in Boston? There's $1 million lottery.
They did one like that in Ohio too.
Yeah, there's $1 million lottery to get the vaccine.
I don't know. I mean,
even though Boston's getting the vaccine for people for the most part.
Wait, what does that mean? Like
you can enter
you get a ticket?
Yeah, you get a ticket.
That's so stupid.
Until you win, then you're like, oh, word. Y'all really want to give me $1 million?
$1 million
for getting the vaccine?
That's pretty crazy. Let's talk about some lighter shit. Because the world is ending. We all know that.
Yeah, true. True.
You got car problems. Let's pass that. Shout out LeBron one time.
You guys excited?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Space Jam?
Yeah, I'm excited for Space Jam too.
So he's going to be a billionaire after this year. That's what they're saying.
Oh, word?
He's on track to be a billionaire. He's on track to make almost $100 million this year, which puts him at...
Shout out, Bron.
He's a star.
Career. Yeah.
Cha-ching.
Round of applause one
Amen.
time.
Cha-ching, cha-ching.
End of the day podcast.
Are you a fan of LeBron?
Yeah, I fuck with Bron. Heavy.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch sports, guys. I know you guys don't watch really fucking any sports.
Wah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. As far as stats, I'll never be able to have the stats memory. I just feel like you have to start that so young to like really be to know like player stats. I'm like, yo, y'all really know like if you're into sports, you're a nerd. That's facts.
Nah, no way.
Facts.
No way.
No, it's more of an extrovert thing.
It's not a nerdy. I don't think. I know
you're-
what you're trying to say. I understand
Like
the
the
point
tech
you're trying to.
aspect of all of these
or just
players.
like or just like the focus aspect, because that's really what nerdy or knowledge aspect is. That's really what
Dude,
gets
that's what
associated
being
with
a nerd
nerds.
is, yeah.
Is having knowledge about something.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
But in the end of the day, like
If you know
because
stats,
because the play sports takes a level of athleticism, you don't really get the same type of stigma is what I mean. That's because I understand what you're saying. It totally makes sense. But because sports take athletic abilities, people who know a lot about sports aren't thought of as nerds. They're just not. It's just not a.
which is weird.
It's because of the sports, the athletic. When you think about someone
if someone was super into like
Pokemon cards,
no, super into video games, but they evolved into a sport where you're running, would you be a nerd?
in what way? Hold
Even
on.
if it was physical, like if it was like AR or something where you had to run around and interact with your environment.
Nah, they're still gonna consider that a nerdy shit. Some nerdy shit.
But it's the same type of shit.
I know, but they're still gonna because it's a video game, or because it's a video game, because it's AR.
Virtual sports, like
Yeah, exactly.
crazy.
It's I totally agree. Most people are going to see what you're saying, but it's just levels of the I think the way we look at people, and it's just things that might not change ever.
I think that was a bad example. That was hella nerdy, like AR sports. But I'm even just like, what's something nerdy that people like?
What's something that what?
Riding bikes.
What about it?
I feel like you're a nerd if you're into bikes and you fucking
Nah, no way. No
What?
one thought
Cyclists?
No one thought Lance Armstrong was a nerd, dog. They thought he was a beast. They bought mad Livestrong bracelets and all that shit because they thought this dude was a fucking beast.
But is being a nerd a bad thing? You could be a beast
No,
and be a
I don't
nerd.
think that. But I would never see nerd put with anything he did or does.
Steve Jobs was a beast.
But he was. I'm sure people would look at him like a nerd. He wore the turtleneck.
I feel like they would call him a tech genius as opposed to, and then everyone below him is a nerd.
Yeah. Who idolizes him.
Just the hierarchy.
All the people who idolize him are probably nerds.
Stereotypes, man. We got to get away from it. Because there's probably mad employees that could that take jujitsu or some shit. You can't judge people just because of their.
I
career path.
think those kind of those levels of stereotypes. I think you should just be comfortable with and accepting that they exist. Like,
I think a nerd is just being into something.
yeah. If you just having a lot of knowledge about something and just like and fucking with it a lot and like, yeah. So what if I'm a nerd about something because I like
Are
video
cooks
games
nerds?
or what was it?
Cooks, like
Cooks.
if you like cooking,
People,
I feel like-
nah,
It's kinda
they love
nerdy.
food. People, you are correct. You got to know. People love food, dog.
Yeah,
People's
like
biases come.
foodies, like that's a food nerd.
People's biases come into play with stuff like with a word like nerd, because like you said, like the sports one,
it's got a bad connotation.
yeah, it got a bad connotation. So like, yeah, like food, people love food. They're never gonna like act up on food. They're never gonna get at a chef or anything like that. People love chefs. Like
I love chefs.
Yo.
Shout out my boy James.
shout out James one
T
time.
Will exclusive.
So yeah, I see. Like it's hard. It's hard when it has a bad connotation overall.
Fuck
Nerd
it, I'm a
does.
nerd. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, you empower the word instead of letting it fuck you up.
Yeah.
You know, so
I think it's a cool thing
Yeah.
because nerds are the ones that push the boundaries and
Facts.
You know, like technology, someone's gotta fucking use it,
facts.
or else what are we doing?
Facts.
Just
No,
running around.
for real.
Yeah.
Not to deduce athletes.
Speaking of money, you had that thing about people at McDonald's getting paid more.
No, I read that on there, but I did not see that.
McDonald's
in the
is
world.
offering wage increases, child care assistance paid, time off, and help with tuition to attract workers.
That's crazy.
Got Sin saying, "What's the salary looking like?"
I know, right? Oh, you weren't able to find it though?
No, I just didn't see that online, but that's amazing. That's what we want, right?
I don't know. I feel like McDonald's, places like those need to just embrace that they're a stepping stone. Because there's no real, like, what's the most upward momentum you can get at working at McDonald's?
I mean, get rid of McDonald's completely, yeah, but if it's going to be here, they need more money. This is, like, the best route.
What do you mean get rid of McDonald's completely?
Like, in a perfect world, like, okay, who's going to suffer the least? McDonald's not going to exist, and that the world will suffer the least.
What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't understand.
Because what did you say? You were just saying, like...
Oh, get automated workers?
Yeah, okay, automated workers, but then what's the fucking point? We're just, like, you're just printing disgusting food for people to eat and die on. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
whatever.
I feel like, okay, so...
So either pay the workers or fucking don't have it.
I think pay the workers a livable wage, a livable salary, but acknowledge that you are a stepping stone to a better job. Like, work here for a year or two and try to find something else. Like, because we're not going to pay you more. Like, this is, you might get like a 50-cent increase every year or something, but they shouldn't tote around like people wanting to work there for 5-10 years. Like, nah, dude, like, this is a job for you to get like on your feet maybe, or get like, you know, build your credit history, or
if you can go to school.
Go to school. Like, whatever. I think that's what McDonald's needs to do is like embrace being like just a stepping stone to something better. Maybe you do stay a little longer and say, hey, like, you can come to McDonald's corporate and work for marketing or something like that. But you know, what upward momentum does a McDonald's have? Like, other than learning to cook the food and learning to sell the food, like, in the register. Like,
what if they start building rockets?
Dude. Like, you might be rocket. I mean, you might be onto something. Or maybe
they just put a billboard out there.
They're gonna send Big Macs to Mars. They're gonna supply everyone on Mars with Big Macs.
Yeah, nah, I don't see it. Maybe they might serve burgers. You can serve burgers on like the Branson flights.
Just the M. I mean, the branding is hard.
Branding's hard. Branding's hard. But I just don't expect, like, if I'm working at McDonald's, like, why would, like, I don't understand why they're like need to attract people. Like, I'm sure people just need a job, right? I guess they probably don't really want to work at McDonald's.
Yeah, it's a hard life. But someone's got to do it.
Yeah. You guys have not listened to this Pop Smoke album, right?
I have not.
Okay. What do you think?
Was it pretty good?
I enjoyed it.
Like a few songs. One popped on my radio when I was just like on a radio station. And
how do you feel about music after someone's gone?
It's definitely very weird.
But the one song you played was good.
It makes you... I mean, if it's a good project, it usually makes you want more from the artist, but you realize that they're gone, and it's weird. It's a weird feeling.
I think it's respectful to like live on. Like, your family would want to... Especially because he's such it's different for everybody, but he was a new artist. Mm-hmm. He didn't have that much work out. You know, he really was obviously like sitting on some hot fire because the two songs that I did hear, I did enjoy like immediately. So
how do we feel about an artist like Prince who didn't want his music to keep going beyond his death, but they still use him for stuff? Like, how do we feel about that situation?
Depends on who is getting the money. Like, is it broken up and like all these lawyers are getting money?
I don't know who's controlling his estate. I wonder.
But if someone's like saying, yo, don't use my music after my death, isn't anyone that is using it going against what they wanted?
But I feel like, I don't know that you can really do that. Like, I mean, like what? Like, ever in a movie, or just we can listen to it? I think
Prince didn't want any of his music released when he dies. Like, you can't really say
or just unreleased music.
Yeah, any unreleased music. Yeah, he didn't want any of it released when he died.
Yeah, I think that's totally, don't do that then. Disrespect their wishes.
Anyone who does do that and disrespects their wishes, I think for the most part, they're just. I think anyone who does that is just banking on whatever they feel like happens to you in the afterlife, not existing or being able to hurt them, and because at that point you are disrespecting someone who's dead.
Facts.
So you don't really know at that point if you're disrespecting someone who's dead. I feel like at that point you're just like
one day you just might have to catch that fade.
You might, whatever it is
in another life,
in another life, like it could be whatever it is, and you at that point you're just rolling the dice.
That's why good karma, man. You got to keep that good karma going.
Yeah, good karma is real, but that's what I think a lot of people fight with is like that. Even that could not exist. We see bad people win all the time. You know, like it's weird. But at the same time, we see the flip of it.
Manipulation and money.
Yeah.
We see the flip of it, so it helps that narrative as far as good karma. Because I think that a lot of times that just gets promoted more, and a lot of the bad people who actually win, we don't get to see. You know, that doesn't get promoted like that. It's not a popular opinion. So who knows, really? Like, who knows the balance of it? But
do you believe in manifesting? Like the power of manifestation?
Yeah, and to a degree, I definitely do.
Where's your hard line?
I say the hardest like stoppage I would have with that is just like if it's just not, if like I feel like there's only so much you can manifest. So certain things you have to like maybe go out and do and make for yourself.
But I don't know. Still know if like manifesting is always like a current state, or if you have to actively like mentally take this moment to manifest, or if like we're always constantly moving and manifesting. Well, maybe a little both.
Maybe I don't understand that aspect of manifesting. Is manifesting? Is there any level of accountability, like you doing anything to manifest?
I think that is part of the manifestation. Is like, okay, you want this dream. Okay, so you think about what do you need to do to get this dream, and then you move. But so you have to be moving forward. In the universe,
not just you sitting there and just wanting it and it just coming to you.
You have to be moving towards it.
Sounds like good decisions to me.
Yeah.
Yes, but that's also part of manifesting. I mean, it's also like if you don't envision it and if you don't do those things, how are you going to get there?
Okay.
Like it is hard work, yes, but it is also things will align for you, you know, so that your life can be better or you can get there.
Okay.
Doors open. Right?
I do fuck with manifesting. Yeah, it's hard to. I think it's. If that's the case, then manifesting is definitely easier said than done in certain ways. Just because, like, a lot of times, like, you can have all the drive and you just don't have the knowledge, and it's hard to acquire it because it's not easily found, or, like, really there's...
YouTube University.
Yeah. Because, I mean, now, even with making music now, you can do everything right and still not just have that whatever it is factor. I know a lot of people who are producing high-quality content, releasing music on a regular basis, good quality sounds, and it's just hitting that ceiling and you don't know what it is really, and like there's no...
It's also an oversaturated market now.
1,000%.
Yeah, especially hip-hop.
Yeah, 1,000, because it's so accessible.
I mean, T-Pain said it right.
The bar to get in is very low.
Do something else.
The bar is super low to get in.
And yeah, I mean, anyone can make music nowadays.
100%.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so it's really just coming with something different that no one else is really bringing, honestly. So I can understand why T-Pain would say something like that.
I don't think that Jake Paul has the right to disrespect Lil Baby, though.
I don't understand where that came from. He took that back almost immediately.
That was such a whack statement, though. Like, why are you gonna speak up on someone like so?
He took that back almost immediately, like
because he knew he fucked up.
He's an idiot.
I don't know. Yeah,
speaking on shit that he doesn't understand.
Yeah, I don't know why he was giving an opinion on Baby. And granted, I'm not even the biggest Lil Baby fan, but I know for a fact when I listen to his bars, I hear the shit he's saying. I understand the difference in his tones and his melodies. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess he feels like maybe he wanted to just get hot that day. He doesn't care what kind of publicity he gets, whether good or bad. So
we need another Kanye, someone pushing the boundary of like.
I don't know if Kanye. Well, Kanye said he's not doing any more secular music, so you're not getting any old Kanye. You're only getting the last.
But
Kanye
he'll
album.
produce for other people.
Yes, he will,
and spread that Kanye seed.
Wow, whoa. But hold on. But you're saying he's not going to do music though.
I mean, I think he'll still do music.
Okay.
But I don't know. He's on some other shit now. He's building structures.
And he's got a new wifey.
Oh, does he?
Yeah. Kristen, what's her name? You don't know?
What?
Oh, you don't know Kanye's new wifey's name? I just know.
I don't know her name. I seen it, but I don't know how to say it.
Yeah.
Or even what the letters are.
Who is it?
What's her name? What's her name, T?
Is it Irina?
Yeah.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
What did she do?
I think
She was
she's
a model. She was in his like Power music video.
Oh.
He talks about her in a song too.
Oh. How you feel about that?
That was quick.
How you feel about that? How would you
mean,
feel?
She looks like she would.
Nah. If you
Can
seen
we
your,
trust this
It's just
woman?
very predictable, like
No, if
of
you
a
seen
man
your
to go
man-
back with a woman that.
if you,
You've
how would
already
you, how would you
liked.
feel? Okay, all right. You would be like, oh, you would, nigga.
I feel like, of course.
Hold on. So
What if he got back with Amber? Would we feel the same way?
That'd be weird.
No, she would never.
That'd be weird. He's all a mom. She's all a mom now.
I mean, if she's super cool, then fuck it.
Who, Amber?
No, this
Oh.
new chick, Irina.
Yeah.
I don't know much about her, so she could be a cool person or she could be the worst. But I hope that Connie's making a good decision. And
Who will Kim
She'd
date?
probably be nice.
Who will Kim date?
Nobody.
I wish she would just let me take her out for a dinner. I was sure such an amazing.
where would you
time.
take her?
Chick-fil-A.
Wow. Connie already took her to McDonald's. She's like, this ain't nothing special.
I
used to
think
go to
so. Just
McDonald's
enjoy.
a lot.
I'm gonna keep it chill. I know a nice arcade we can go to.
Is it the family style arcade?
Yeah,
Fire
go up
spot.
to that spot.
Yes, sir.
Get some gaming in.
That's a
Hello.
great spot.
Great spot.
Very
You know,
underrated.
Get to know each other. Go get some Chick-fil-A. There's a spot I know over by Silver Lake. Get some drinks. Some like not 40s, but get some like tall boys. Go over there and chill, Kim. We'll just get to know each
You
other.
think she could
Kim
chill and nobody
Kardashian.
would like try to maul her?
No, because our security's
You
gonna
have
do
to-
that.
Okay.
No, oh no,
You're
you know
definitely
what?
not going to a bar with.
I feel
Kim
like I feel like you
Kardashian,
can't. You have to like have the shit zoned. Like they're gonna be like, okay, yeah, we can go in there with this many people.
Nah, of course.
like a 50-foot radius.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah. People would be following me and shit. Yeah, it'd be crazy.
I don't know, who would she date though? Really, realistically,
She said she wants a regular dude. So I'm like, all right, I'm this regular. as
What
it
if she
gets.
dates?
she needs someone that's willing to like. This sounds rude, but like be like a housewife.
What?
The one dude from Snowfall. What's his name? Idris.
Oh yeah.
Is his name Idris? No.
What if she dated Travis?
Just go to another rapper. I feel like that would be too predictable. She can't go to another rapper.
She can go back to Ray J.
Shut up. You're stupid.
Yeah, I don't think I don't know who she can date. She's got 3 kids.
Oh my god! But it does not matter. She's the number one.
It's just gonna be a normal dude.
Just a guy that's willing
I'm
to
thinking
like
a dude who's gonna be 'cause
support
what
her.
Yeah, that's like it's gonna be hard to find a dude who's it can deal with the 3 kids and their kid's dad is Kanye West.
And you're Kim Kardashian.
And you're Kim Kardashian. Well, I think that's the least bit of the dude's problem. I think the dude's gonna be okay with her being Kim.
I don't
it's
know,
just
dude.
her baggage is kind of heavy. You got a husband who's I don't know. I wonder how he's gonna treat that dude. I wonder how he's gonna respond to that dude. I wonder how he's gonna act around that guy.
What? I
'Cause
mean,
he's
If
gonna-
she picks
gonna-
the right one, it could all be family. I'm sure that's like what they thrive on. That's what the men always say they learn from the Kardashians is they learn a lot about family.
Maybe, because I wonder who. Then yeah, but then I wonder who's the right one. You think it might like could it be like Blueface?
No,
what if they're like the biggest crime family?
It couldn't be a dude like Blueface.
I don't think so. No,
You don't think he would work?
no. I could see with like
his NYC luxury tattoo.
What are you talking about? That's an amazing tattoo.
I could see her with like Bad Bunny.
I'd see Blueface.
It's kind of young for her. Isn't she pretty?
She's 40 years old. She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, that's why I see Blueface in there with the luxury tattoo on his head.
That shit would not last.
The luxury tattoo. Oh,
the luxury tattoo is crazy.
that's just forever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Kim can. I don't think she's gonna find.
Well,
Yeah, maybe.
Well, her
that-
sister is now. She's dating
But isn't that are they? They're I wonder what their age difference is, because that's what I do wonder. Is like she gonna find a younger dude, or will she find a dude her age?
Younger but close to her age, like 35.
She's calling it. I honestly just wish they would get back together.
They were one of my favorite couples.
Dude,
ever. They're my favorite. They are my favorite. They're my favorite couple. Kanye and Kim are my favorite couple.
We had a great if you're a 90s baby, it was a great run.
Yeah, for real.
Like we got to see technology boom. Kim and Kanye.
Kim and Kanye for sure.
What else? I don't even know.
Just that
electric
being a part,
cars.
Just that being a part of your shit is ridiculous.
Space flight.
Yeah, I know, right? Richard Branson flying his ass his black ass, his old ass into space. So you guys are gonna see Space Jam?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we might
watch it tonight.
In the theater? You're gonna go to the theater for sure?
I don't know.
Because it's you got to make that choice nowadays.
Honestly,
do I want to go to the theater, or do I want to watch this in my underwear
with surround sound?
With surround sound and the food in my fridge, like
in the oven.
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
Mad
snacks.
Yeah, so that might be the thing.
It's hard to make that decision. So I wonder if I would like to see the numbers of this movie, how it's going to do next week.
I checked the reviews and they seem pretty solid so far.
I mean, I wonder how LeBron's acting is compared to Jordan. It's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see this.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm excited to see what other basketball players make cameos in the movie.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Can we reset the cam?
Oh.
Snap. I'm so hungry.
Yeah? What are you going to eat?
Pizza, baby.
I had pizza last night.
TT will exclusive.
So I bought like a homemade shit pizza.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the dough?
Store-bought like frozen one.
Okay.
And from Trader Joe's, actually.
That's what we got, baby.
And then I cooked some shrimp. Yeah. I cooked some shrimp and bacon.
Ooh.
And seasoned that bad boy up and put it on the pizza. And had my own
shrimp bacon pizza. That's interesting.
It was fire.
Was there no toppings on the pizza before?
It was just like a white with like arugula and tomatoes. So it was pretty simple. Okay. Simple pizza, nothing really on it.
Was it pretty good?
Yeah, it was fire. It was amazing.
That sounds
It was the greatest idea ever.
The creations you can get from Trader Joe's.
Legit.
Man.
And that was just an add-on I did, so.
Yeah. So this episode was brought to you by Trader... No, I'm just kidding.
No, it was not. Joe ain't trade shit with us.
I wish he would trade.
Yeah. Shit. Is there anything we forgot to talk about last week?
MTV Cribs is coming back.
I peeped that, and I'm excited. But at the same time, I got sick of that show because I'm like, yo, nigga, I can't watch people show off.
Just flex. When the world is crumbling.
Yeah, it's like it would be hard for me to
check out my golden toilet.
It would be hard for me to show my shit. Like honestly, like show.
It's kind of an invasive
I love a nice
thing.
home.
Yeah, there's some people who love that shit. Like I do too.
You can admire. I mean, you can admire the architecture.
I mean, it's like people want it. There's definitely a demand for this kind of quality content. Like AD is popping off.
It's less of the home and more of just all their shit.
There's a similar show on Revolt with Drewski. You can watch all the videos on YouTube, and it's Drewski sneaks in or some shit like that. I can't remember the.
He's just going through people's houses,
and he goes to Tiana. I only watched one episode, and he went to Tiana Taylor's crib, and her crib for the little bit that they showed. Like they only showed like 3 rooms. I think it's only like a smaller type of segment type of show. It was fire. Like it was really cool. She has a really nicely designed home for the little bit that they showed. I do wonder how much of this people's cribs are going to show on MTV Cribs because, like, it's a I don't know. Showing my crib is kind of a big deal. Like low key.
Facts.
Like,
no, definitely. 100%.
Yeah. I don't know about showing my crib like that to the world type shit.
It's like a couple rooms though. That's cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Like I'll show my living room. I'll show a bathroom, and then
like Drake put his whole shit in a music video and then did the interview.
Yeah, but see that house is big enough where that could be like just the foyer of the crib.
But he also had complete control of that.
He
video.
did, yeah. and he could have, like, once again, that house is big enough where that house, you can go back there and that house look completely different. You can't even find that shit set up the way it was in the music video.
Yeah.
Like, that's how big that house is. Like he could have totally swapped around the layout of the crib since he shot that video.
Drake has some of the best like music video flexes. He had the night where he was at the Nike Center or whatever.
Recently, I'd say he does. Like, so that video, which was the one with Lil
Started from the
Durk.
bottom was pretty hard.
Started from the bottom. What was started from the bottom? What was he doing? He was walking.
Wasn't he up on the tower? In that?
What was started from the bottom?
I feel like he was up on like the top of the. Oh damn it! I keep pressing that. But no, definitely, yeah. He's like on the golf.
He had the Benz. He had the Benz. He was in the shop. This one was like more like a homage to his home. Oh, he was on the, yeah. He had the Benz. He was in the supermarket.
There was more than that though, but it may not be the music video I'm thinking of. But God's Plan was a flex. That was a huge flex.
God's Plan was a super flex. He was giving away mad money. And
we
shit.
got $1 million and we gave it away.
Gave it away.
This is the video.
This is marketing. This is marketing. Watch it work.
It definitely worked. That
Hell
was
yeah.
like the biggest song of the year.
Oh yeah. But I guess did we talk about Drake being pissed that the drone was flying into his?
Was
he pissed? How do we know that?
I mean,
You didn't see it? He looked pissed.
He looked pissed?
He looked pretty pissed. I'd be pissed.
Hell yeah.
Bro, I rented out the whole shit to have some time to ourselves, dude.
And you got a plane flying over?
I think it was a drone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a pretty good quality shot.
Yeah, I was actually mad that I wasn't the dude who got that shot. That means I could have got fucking that shot.
Yo, if you were over there on that cliff that day, you just like, yo, is it open?
Nah, you gotta, that's what it is. You gotta look at someone obviously looked at the schedule, seen that the lights were on, and that no one was playing a game. So why is the lights on? Let me fly my drone into that motherfucker.
Is that Drizzy?
Is that Drizzy?
Drizzy Drake?
Yo. And how do you feel about him having dinner with homie's mom?
I mean, that's like an awkward seat to be in, I feel like. But they seem to be cool with each other, so.
You could probably be Liv. Drake.
I mean, this dude already plays. This dude is the star of the team, and he's the star of the team, and on his team is LeBron James' son. So, and he's the star of the team. So just imagine already how he feels, and then on top of that, his mom is dating Drake,
which really still makes her like a normal person.
He's like, yeah, I made it. If your mom's...
What an extravagant thing! Wow, to like have.
So then you gotta imagine being in his seat when he listens to the new Drake album. He's like, "Damn, is this all about my mom?"
Yeah, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Do you think
T-Will exclusive.
Do you think people fuck with him, or do you think they just they like? Do you think they make fun of him, or do you think they like embrace him?
I think they're gonna definitely embrace it. I've seen videos of them or photos of them like playing basketball together, like
dude,
at a game place.
If Drake is dating my mom, I'm like, yo, let's hang out.
Basketball is intense though. Dudes talk mad shit in basketball.
It was like at a arcade though.
No, I'm saying like his friends might give him the respect that he has earned and deserved, but him playing against a rival team or a rival player. Oh yeah, Drake's fucking your mom's, bro. Drake's your daddy. Started from the bottom, now I'm here.
Just like getting at him?
Yeah, all fucking night, dog. I'll be just.
No, I can definitely see that side too.
1000%. Just because Drake is such a,
he's like a polarizing person,
and he's just so trending. Always, everyone's always talking about him. He's never in the background. Drake can never like lay low. He can never like get low and like never like be a trending topic because everything he does is almost like a news story. So like that dude is fucking my mom's. Ah, shit, man. The homies is gonna let me have that shit. They're gonna make fun of me on a regular basis for how cool it might be because Drake is essentially my stepdad.
Dude, yeah.
But how cool that might be, yeah, the homies is definitely giving it to me.
Man, it's gotta be crazy.
Yeah.
Do we have anything else to talk about?
Shit.
Wendy Williams stopped wilding.
Yeah, she's bugging.
Someone take her off TV.
I think she's going to be coming off TV. Like, I feel like she is.
just had like 2 back-to-back incidences where she just got caught being a hater.
I feel like they're
and
going to be trying to replace her, honestly.
She's not
But that's
very
her thing,
nice.
though. That's her thing. Her thing is like, yo, I talk shit about everybody. So even though her life is a mess, so I can't even.
And that's what she said. She was like, "Who am I?" She's like, "I talk shit about everybody. They could talk about."
But
me
I
if they
think
want."
that's what made her famous. So I think it's hard to dethrone those people because they got there being themselves unapologetically. So in this current age of cancel culture, which is low key super fickle, like cancel culture is not real in that sense. Like they don't really cancel anything, but like
you just disappear for a little bit of time.
Exactly.
You get like 6 months off the internet.
But for the most part, I think she's gonna continue to do what she's doing now. Low key.
And then Drake Bell is getting arrested.
Yeah, from
Some child endangerment charge.
he's from Drake and Josh, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Why are all our child celebrities like going down doing some
For
weird
real,
shit?
for real.
The other guy is like, there's a warrant out for him. Corey, remember Corey from That's So Raven? He had a warrant out for him for dodging.
He's still got a warrant out for him?
I don't know if he's turned himself in or what.
Oh, goddamn.
Just turns into TK.
Yeah, for real, for real.
Make a video.
Didn't he lay he's pregnant?
Yeah.
So
I
With
seen
whose
that.
baby?
She
With whose baby?
I mean, I
Is that who that you posted?
My
Is that
guess,
who that was?
yeah, my guess is it's the baby. But
Fuck yeah.
I mean, we'll see.
Is it the baby?
Then I mean, she's not gonna tell you that. But I mean, if she's 9 months pregnant, when did they stop rocking together? Like 8 months ago. And you know he was shooting up the club.
I'm gonna.
He already
should
has
I, I'm
some
gonna-
kids.
expression is so funny.
Should I comment on the? I might comment on the post. Is it the baby's baby?
Whose baby?
Who's
Da
baby?
babies?
The babies? Someone's got to write that in the comments. Oh, they've been limited. Oh, okay, yeah, she had to, because niggas would have went in on these comments. It's so funny you can do that on Instagram now. It's limit the comments.
She might already have had her baby too. If she's just posting those.
Have you been coming across photos where it doesn't show how many people like the photo?
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah, I see that.
How do you feel about that?
Whatever. I feel like it's less biased.
I don't know. I guess I didn't really have thoughts about it. I was like, wait, is that a glitch?
Yeah, I thought it was a glitch too. I thought the app was broken, and I was like refreshing the shit, and I'm like, yo, why isn't I showing me how many people like this photo?
No. What's wrong? No.
Yeah, because my theory is they're gonna start like charging you for that.
To have like a premium to show your shit.
Instagram Premium or some shit like that. It's gonna come out where it's gonna charge you to
I'm dead.
show that shit.
Who
so
knows?
fucking weird.
Times are changing.
It'll only show like, yeah, you and a bunch of other people like this photo, but it won't show you the number of people because there's power in that essentially. Like,
Facts. Like, yo, we're gonna start charging you for that shit.
yeah, because you make money off of Instagram by showing how many people like this photo, and you're gonna have to pay for
Monetize
that.
it.
Yeah, for real. The internet.
Yeah, it's a wild place.
It's a wild west.
And
So
we're
stay
living in
strapped,
it, baby.
Stay strapped. Let's go to space, baby. Woo! It was your boy, Sin Supreme.
Sin exclusive.
Yes, sir. It's your boy T.
TTT will exclusive.
And me, Kristen Elizabeth.
Gang, gang.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
It's the EOD podcast. Thank you for coming back,
End of the day
hanging with us.
podcast.
It was a great week. See you next week. Peace.
Happy 125th.
Yeah, for real.
We out.
Peace.